A new report from WalletHub ranked the 25 happiest cities in the country.
It's based on a lot of factors, including things like job security, depression rates, and financial and family stress, among other criteria.
So where did Madison rank on this survey? Let's ask our happiness expert, Dr. Whelan from UW-Madison. Great to see you in person.
I am so thrilled to be here. 2 years.
When is the last time you were here in
February 2020.
Wow.
So I'm happy about just that alone.
Yes, it's so good to have you back.
So the happiest city in the country is?
Well, the happiest city in the country is not Madison, Wisconsin, but we are number 6.
Fremont, California?
Fremont, California. But who cares about Fremont, California?
I don't even know where it is.
Madison, Wisconsin, we are number 6.
Pretty good.
I mean, that's pretty good, right? Especially given the fact that, we are not warm and sunny like some places are all the time. We are doing really well, and we're doing really well because when you look at all of the things that actually make people happy, like a fairly reasonable cost of living, short commutes, access to beautiful nature and bike paths pretty close around, we're doing really great.
One of the things that was interesting is the sunniest cities did more poorly than challenging climate cities like our own.
Right, so we have this idea that if I only lived in a sunnier place, if I only lived in a warmer place, I would be happy. And as any good psychologist will tell you, no, of course your problems would follow you wherever you go. But I teach in the School of Human Ecology, and what we study is how humans interact with their natural, built, and social environments. And it actually turns out the physical place that you live does impact you, but potentially not in the ways that you think it might. So, for example, if things are affordable, if there's access to good health care like we have here in Madison, if there is an idea of learning, if people feel like they're making a decent living wage, these are the things that, they're not as sexy as sunlight, sunshine all the time, but these are the things that really do make a difference.
So moving won't help?
Moving will help if you can do things like shorten your commute. So, for example, often we think, oh, I'm going to get the slightly bigger house, but that's, maybe 30 minutes further out. That's really not a good idea for your well-being. Lots of studies show that the shorter our commute is, the happier we are overall, because we spend more time socializing. So trying to make those decisions to maximize the things that really matter, that's one of the things that Madison's quite good at.
Interesting. The top 3 were Fremont, California, as you mentioned. Columbia, Maryland was number 2, and San Francisco was number 3, which there were a lot of cities in California that made the top 20, which was surprising because it's so expensive.
It is so expensive, and that's something that sort of California is known for. Usually, what we usually see is that a lot of the salaries try to keep up with the cost of living. The things about Madison, though, is that we tend to be overlooked, right? We think, oh, we're in the cold Midwest. But focusing on those eudaimonic bits of happiness that really matter, and the fact that we actually are number 3 in terms of low stress in another WalletHub survey from this summer, it was found that Madison is number 3 lowest stress, which means that people are actually kind of not stressed about their jobs, and that increases our happiness a great deal.
Good stress versus bad stress.
Exactly. So good stress, eustress, as academics would call it, is a challenge, right? We like to rise to a challenge and feel good about accomplishing it. Bad stress is that feeling of overwhelm. And certainly long commutes, certainly big bustling cities can add to that negative feeling.
So be happy.
So be happy right here in Madison.
We're the 6th happiest.
That's right. Spring is on the way. And hey, maybe next year we'll make it into the top 5.
Top 3.
Talk about that for aspirations.
You have to have goals. Christine, good to see you.
Good to see you.
In person, live and in color.
Absolutely.